Hey y'all, it's me, Emma, the heavy metal lawyer. I'm back from Wisconsin. I got engaged. I got badly sunburnt. It was a good time all around. And even though I wasn't posting videos to Instagram, videos were still getting posted to YouTube. So make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't yet so you don't miss out the next time I fly somewhere without my laptop and apparently without sunscreen. So today I thought we'd do something a bit different than the album of the day. I had planned on doing Stay Cold by Trapped Under Ice, which is a great album, but I saw a lot of people are doing their halfway point of 2021 roundups, and I am nothing if not a plagiarizer. So I figured I'd give y'all a quick roundup of my 5 favorite metal albums of the year so far, and 5 upcoming albums that might unseat them as the best metal albums of 2021. Let's freaking go. First on my list, and definitely the shortest, is An Unexpected Reality by Gatecreeper. Arizona death metal outfit Gatecreeper debuted in 2016 and have pretty much been neutral for me before this year, putting out some good tracks like From the Ashes, but basically sounding like Swedish style death metal without the consistency of a band like, say, Black Breath. So when my friend Guy Carmelli, shout out to Guy, told me to check this album out, I definitely was not expecting what is in essence 2 albums crammed into 18 minutes, of which neither is Swedish style death metal. I guess that's the whole unexpected reality they warn you about. Anyways, the album starts off as really heavy-hitting grindcore. Think Trap Them doing covers of Magruder Grind. So you're like, okay, cool, Gatecreeper is a grindcore band now. They're really good at grindcore. I'm okay with this. And then when you get a whole sustained guitar strum leading the song Emptiness, and you're waiting for it to explode into more grindcore. But then this silky bass line comes in with some strummed chords before it explodes, not into grindcore, but into probably the best doom metal track of 2021. This song is everything that doom metal should be. Hella heavy, epic, patient, and so headbangable. Next up is Tortured Whole by Sanguisabog, the most hip and happening gore grind band in the scene right now, due in no small part to the widespread love of their previous EP, Pornographic Seizures. The music on Tortured Whole is just as John Carpenter body horror as the amazing album cover, with the band rooting itself in the infamous gore grind sound of that death metal with the wet pig squeal vocals, but being unafraid to sprout slimy appendages of black metal, hardcore, sludge metal, and even ambient, as demonstrated by the utterly disorienting calmness of the tracks Pornographic and Interlude. And somehow Interlude isn't the best title here because there's a song called Dick Fillet. Nom 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 nom. Third album is Ritual Moon number 1 by Ritual Moon, which is a blackened thrash metal debut album that earns this band a spot on your list of bands to Google every once in a while to check and see if they've released new music, or follow them on Bandcamp or something. I don't know how people do it. The guitar on the album eschews the max out everything mentality of a lot of extreme metal guitar today, which keeps the melodies at the forefront, almost making it sound like new wave of British heavy metal at certain points. Is there a blackened new wave of British heavy metal? That I might be into that. Anyways, the most black metal aspect of Ritual Moon is the vocals, which sound like a ghost in a blizzard. A great first album, and I'm so excited to see what their next release will be. And for number 4, I've got Cursed by Henshitsu, or Paranoid in English. The opening of this album puts the band's 80s metal influence on full display, sounding like the beginning of a Candlemass album, before turning to the raw Japanese-style D-beat the band is known for. With each progressive album, though, Paranoid adds more layers to the D-beat, basically doing for the genre what bands like Nux Vomica and Tragedy did for crust punk. It's really pretty incredible the band put this great album out less than a year after releasing the equally great album, Out Raising Hell. They seem like they're on quite a roll and probably should cap things off by doing a US tour and maybe playing Brooklyn, please. Finally, we have Mirrors by Pupil Slicer, a mathy grindcore band out of the UK. I love bands that are scary, that actually sound scary, like Clinging to the Trees of a Forest Fire, for example. And Pupil Slicer is a great example of how Code Orange is such a great band, both for the music it has made as well as the music it has inspired. But while Pupil Slicer decidedly fits into the same mold as bands like Vein and Blood Breather and Mouth Breather, it brings up a technical acuity to the style that few other bands are able to match. I sent the music video for Wounds Upon My Skin to my little brother, and his response was just, "Holy shit, those drums." Being in this band must be totally exhausting, but I hope not too exhausting, so we keep getting albums as good as this one. So what could unseat these 5 awesome albums? First up is Celestial Blues by King Woman, coming out July 30th, 2021. This one speaks for itself. Just watch the music video for Morning Star like I have 1,000 times. Second, we have the new album by American black metal legends, Wolves in the Throne Room, Primordial Arcana, out August 20th, 2021. The track Spirit of Lightning suggests a healthy helping of folk metal being added to the mix, while Mountain Magic hints that the album could be as epic or even more epic than their classic Diadem of 12 Stars. Third, we got Darwin Falls by Fawn Limbs, out August 13th, 2021. Holy shit, their new single is possibly the heaviest thing I've ever heard, like ever, and I'm such a sucker for Naked City, John Zorn style grindcore with saxophone. If they give me more fucking grindcore saxophone, it'll probably be my album of the year, because fucking sax, fucking phone, fucking grind, fucking core. Fourth, we've got Torn Arteries by Carcass, out September 17th, 2021, just in time for my birthday, with their single Kelly's Meat Emporium, showing the band is returning to their classic death grind sound, but now with the budget and studio toys to give it the sound it deserves. And last but not least, we have the upcoming debut of the band Domination Campaign, a new death metal project by the singer of Australian technical death metal band Psychroptic. So far sounding less technical and more influenced by Brazilian-style war metal. Very interested to hear that project as a whole. So if you like this video, make sure to subscribe, because we'll go back to the metal album of the day, where it fits in the history of the genre and why it is so brutal.